Hey guys, it's Sam and this is my March book haul. I honestly feel like February and March didn't even really happen. I know. Same tally. It's distressing. Like where are the months going? Where is the time going? It's so distressing. And as you know, I'm only bringing in books that I am very, very excited about because I'm attempting to tackle my TBR. So let's get to the things that caught my eye for March. And this book haul is being sponsored by Disney Book Group for The Devouring Grey by Christine Lynn Herman. And this is a book that I featured in my most anticipated spring releases before they messaged me. So when they messaged me and said, do you want to receive this title and include it in a video? I was like, yes, because this I'm so excited about. And this is being released on April 2nd, and the official comp titles are like for fans of Riverdale and Stranger Things, but for me, and like I mentioned in my video, most anticipated releases video, this sounds sort of like the movie The Covenant, which is the trashiest but also best movie ever made. And this follows our main character, Violet, and she goes to this town. Her and her mother moved to this town after her sister dies, but she soon finds out that her mother is actually originally from this town and her family is from this town. They are one of the founding families of this town. And Violet ends up meeting up with some of the other children of the founding families, and they end up having some abilities and such, and so they all are teaming up because something is happening in the woods. You know, like woods, capital W, there's a beast in the woods that's potentially wreaking havoc, and so they have to kind of team up and figure out this mystery. So this, again, this sounds like The Covenant. I mean, I know that like The Covenant is different, but my nostalgic heart feels like it's more like The Covenant. And also, I love things like Stranger Things, and I love any time that there is a magical woods that have sinister things in them. I don't know why, as I'm a person that also wants to run off to the forest and live alone in a hut, so I shouldn't want there to be scary things in the forest, and I don't in my relaxing forest, but I do in my book forest. Plus this cover is like, oh, it speaks to me. Bury me in a gown this color. So again, look forward to this spoopy read on April 2nd. Then from Source Books, I was sent Kingsbane by Claire Legrand. As you guys know, I've been loving Claire Legrand over the last like year or so. I started reading a lot more of her books last year. Saw Kill Girls and Furyborn, which is the first book in this series. Just like loving everything. And this is the second book in the Furyborn series, and I will post my review for the first book on the screen. I really highly enjoyed it, and I was really looking forward to the second book in the series. When they reached out and asked me if I wanted a copy, I was like, yes, please. But this is a fantasy book that features two different timelines and how they kind of are going to end up kind of intertwining, and really compelling. My favorite part about this series is the really compelling villain main character dynamics. I mean, Claire Legrand does that particular trope so well, so I can't wait to see what happens, and I have like some of my favorite morally gray badass ladies are in here, and I'm just very excited. This is released on May 21st. Then Orbit sent me The Raven Tower by Ann Leckie. This is the first fantasy that Ann Leckie has wrote. She is very popular in science fiction. She wrote the Ancillary Justice series, and I haven't read those books yet, but I've heard nothing but good things. Like, I've wanted to read them since I joined BookTube. I have the first book on my shelf, so I'll probably be reading it this year. But this is the first of the fantasy. But this is her first dip into fantasy. This takes place in a kingdom that is protected by a god who lives in a tower called the Raven Tower. But his magic is weakening, and now there's unrest in the nation, and all this stuff is happening. There's also a dark history around the Raven and the Raven Tower, so it sounds very like dark city fantasy. I know it's technically called urban fantasy, but when you say urban fantasy, people think of like urban fantasy, like the long urban fantasy series, when urban fantasy really means a fantasy that takes place in a city, where the city is like a major part of it, almost like its own separate character. Anyway, I'm going on tangent, I'm sorry. When I saw that and like it was coming out with a fantasy story, I definitely wanted to get my hands on it, so when they reached out and asked me if I wanted to read it, I definitely said yes. As you can see, I'm very selective in the things I choose to bring in. Only the things that warm my heart and make me excited are things I want to bring in. Nothing that I'm feeling meh about. Then we have a slight change in genre pace with There's Something About Sweetie by Sandhya Menon. Sandhya Menon wrote When Dimple Met Rishi, which is one of my favorite contemporary stories. As I recently mentioned, I kind of feel like in the coming months I'm going to do just like a contemporary binge of any contemporary I have on my shelf. So I really enjoy her contemporary stories. They're just very cute and different and sweet and all of these cute fluffy things, and look at it, it's just, I mean, when you go with all this darkness and then you have this and it's all bright and pastel and everything, it's just, it's very springy. And And Sani Manan writes Indian American own voices type stories. So usually there's some family dynamics going on there and arranged marriage like trope quirk things and all of that. And it's very cute. Like it's usually the like forced together couple that I know a lot of people like as just a trope in general. And it's cute. And in this, apparently the male character is kind of forced by his parents after he breaks up with his girlfriend to agree to date an Indian American girl. He has to like basically sign a contract to agree to do that. And Sweetie, the main female character, is a track star, but she's also fat, and she just is tired of people judging her for that, and she's actually going on like it sounds like she's having like a list of things that she wants to cross off her list. And the male character, Ashish, he is being forced by his parents with that contract to do certain things with his dates. So it sounds like those two paths are going to intertwine, and they're going to be like checking off things on lists and stuff. It's just going to be so cute. This is released on May 14th, which is my mom's birthday. Just to let you guys know. And lastly, we have this month's Owlcrate box. As you guys probably know, I'm an Owlcrate affiliate, so Owlcrate does send me a box to unbox every month. And they also give me a coupon code for you guys to use if you want to get a % off of your box. I will leave that down below. I don't get any kind of financial compensation from Owlcrate for that code or anything. That's just for you guys. And I planned ahead. Past me did current me a favor, and I already cut the tape on this. One less thing I have to worry about. And this month's theme is murder and mayhem. That's right. You guys know I always forget. It's bad. We'll just wait for the car alarm to stop singing its sad song of distress. I tried to film later today in the day to not have this happen and the outside noises happen, and yet it's 9 o'clock at night and we have a car alarm going off. It's fine. Okay, so first off we have this tote bag, backpack tote. What are these things even called? There's a name for them. You usually get them in like college campus tours. But this is sturdy. It's a canvas and it has like all the like assassin things. It has a skull and it has poison and there's like feathers and knives and stuff. And inside, I mean, it's like very durable, and then there's like a little pocket inside for all your stuff. So then we have this coffee cup, which is really pretty. And it's like insulated and probably, no, it's like glass. It's one of the glass ones. And there's like crows or ravens and flowers and, you know, like dark stuff, and it's the like silicone that you can reuse and everything. So this is nice, and it has the like built-in hand protector thing. What's it called, like a cozy? I forget. But the thing so you don't burn your hand. Ooh, okay, so it's even better. It's Nevernight themed, so it says never flinch, never fear, never forget. I'm currently reading Nevernight. By the time you see this, I might be done with it. Yeah, I'll probably be done with it. But great, very on theme for me right now. Ooh, then we have a candle. You guys know how I feel. Ooh, this is a Malachi candle. So this is the monsters from the Savage Song. I'm forgetting what the series. Monsters of Verity series. It says that it's Owlcrate exclusive. It's from In the Wick of Time, and it's pomegranate scented. You guys know what pomegranates mean to me, right? Pomegranates are the fruit that Persephone ate so that she like can stay in the underworld. They're great. Sometimes I just look at pomegranates at the store and I'm like, I want to buy them. But pomegranates, I love them. They taste so great. They're a pain in the ass to eat. So I'm always like, Persephone, and I'm like, it's so hard to eat those things. They make a mess. It's a beast. And pomegranate juice is expensive as hell to get like pre-made, so I can't enjoy as much as I'd like to. It's lovely though. Smell the underworld right there. Ooh, then we have this month's exclusive pin. I'm loving that they're doing these enamel pins now. So this is obviously themed to the book, and I don't even know what the book is right now, but it's like a pretty compass type thing. It's really nice. We have a sticker from the Three Dark Crowns. No. Yeah, Three Dark Crowns series. I forget, by Kendar Blake. So these are all of the sisters, and there's a poisoner, an elemental, and a naturalist. Do they call them sorcerers? I don't really know what they call them in that series, I'm forgetting. But that's all of them. In that series, they're all trying to kill each other for the throne, so fun. Lots of murder and mayhem. Ooh, then we have this bookmark from Ink and Wonder Designs. It says, when the snows fall and the white winds blow, the lone wolf dies, but the pack survives. I wasn't ready. I was like, this sounds familiar as I'm reading it, and I'm like, it's almost the end, guys. Are y'all ready? I am not. And I have never watched Game of Thrones alone, so I need to figure out like some way to watch with a group. I mean, maybe just watching and like talk about it on Twitter will be enough. But I don't know. I've always watched Game of Thrones with people. It's always been different people throughout the years, but I've always watched it with people. So the fact that like the finale's here and I don't have emotional support, is rough, but this is so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love their bookmarks and just like, oh my god, I'm not ready. And the book this month is Four Dead Queens by Astrid Schult. And this is a cover and book I've been seeing around but don't actually know what it's about because I keep mixing it up with like Three Dark Crowns. And as per usual, this is already signed by the author, and it does come with a letter from the author as well to Owlcrate subscribers. And this also has the art with it of the queens, I'm assuming. This is about Carolee, who is a thief, and Varen, who is apparently an upstanding citizen, and they accidentally cross paths when she steals something from him, and they somehow get pulled into some mayhem and become part of this conspiracy that leaves the four queens of this place dead. So then they have to go on the run and work together, even though they're like unlikely companions, and figure out who killed these queens. So it's definitely intriguing. This is a darker, more mysterious cover than the cover that I've been seeing going around, the original cover. This is an Owlcrate exclusive cover. All covers for Owlcrate are now Owlcrate exclusive covers and have been for some time, which is fun. And every month it comes with a little, like, almost like a zine, I want to say. And it includes an interview with the author and interviews with some of the people that contribute to the box and stuff like that. And then next month's theme is the dark side. I feel like they've really been embracing their inner dark aesthetic, which I appreciate because, like, again, I just want to hang this on my wall. Like, oh my gosh, I'm very excited. Every April box will include an exclusive scarf designed by Bookmarked Tattoos. I am hyped because I was just on Etsy looking at like bookish themed scarves. Because your girl needs more scarves. I need to embrace the fact that I love scarves. Now, I didn't used to, and now you know that I wear scarves in every video. It's just like a thing now. So yeah, hopefully it's bookish themed. I hope it's one that has like the writing on it. Okay, I'll just wait. I won't get any of the ones that I bookmarked. I'll just wait. Oh, I can't wait. And even like I love the back. Like, it has like little kitties and astrology stuff, and it's all very woo-woo. So yeah, that is it for my March book haul and Owlcrate unboxing. So comment down below, let me know if you have read or are interested in any of these books and what you thought of them and what books you got in March that you're really excited about. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see all of you guys soon. Bye.